Yo, what's up guys? I'm Bones. Today I will be filming a guide and like a starter guide, tips and tricks video for Rise of Chaos 12 Sky 2. So I've been playing this server since it just launched, like it's been a year, more than a year. First of all, this server has been open more than 400 days. That's the first positive, because no matter, even if the server is official or not, if it's a private server, an active server that went on for this long is really rare. So let's get started. When you make your character, you start with 400 elixirs, and you used to start with 0, but since the game progressed, now you start at 400. You start God 12 and Rebirth 12. When you make your character, you start with a Titan set, combine 6 all and 120%. You can easily unseal them or upgrade them to 150. So, and then you get a starter cape with a newbie Santa. This is a starter pet. This is how you start the game with, and also 15 refine on each item. And you start with deco set version 4 with Archangel wings 120%. So when you start a new character, your main focus should be on your set items. So you start with Titan set with just the new update just released like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. So the Titan set used to be the max set, but now it is new set, requiem set. So how to make the new set? For starters, the best way to catch up in this game is this newly added scrap coin market. So in this scrap coin market, the items that I'm gonna show you on the screen can be scraped at blacksmith for scrap pieces. So basically you come here, press exchange, and then you put the item and then you scrap it. I'm gonna show you how it works later. So you want to farm the maps that I'm gonna show you, and then basically farm scraps. My personal recommendation will be the deco set first. Not the deco set, these are 9, but the 10 glasses I think will be my first pick if I started. And then and I will get a big pet chest with an epic cape chest, because these cape and then pet have like a set bonus, and then they are like really strong, they are like kinda new. So I think first things first, you need to start farming scrap coins. So after you farm enough scrap coins, you're gonna get a new pet and a new cape. So after that, you have this Titan set. Even before that, first you want to upgrade this. You want your spear to 150. You know the basic stuff, right? You need to upgrade your gears, and then you need to combine them, maybe put sockets in them. But since we have a new set, I will suggest first just rolling with this set, just playing with this for a while, and then just buy other stuff and save up and buy the new set. So let me show you the G coin shop. I don't know what's a DP shop, sorry. So you have the basic stuff. This server is actually by far the least pay to win server. That's probably they were created in 12 Sky 2, and this is not an over exaggeration, because as you can see, most of these items are easily obtainable in game. Like most of these items are actually way cheaper in game than DP. For example, there's like very little items that's worth buying right now, and this is this unseal charm. This is for the new set reinforcing, and then cape box. Like they keep updating here. They keep update the shop, or you can just buy a suit. But I also suggested buying it in game, and we also have transfer scrolls depending on the balanced faction, to make sure that no faction actually dominates the game, right? Because nobody. So just recently, starter chests actually got a discount. So now I think it is worth to buy it. Like, you can buy the DP from people that sell it in game. I mean, the price will probably change, but if you're watching this video recently, it's around 120 140 B per KDP. So this gives you 150 CS12 Titan set with max RF. So this is not updated, but you actually get a really good set, like almost max. You only need the sockets, and then the sockets are so easy. So in addition to the new scrap shop, actually one of them, like also the main ways you're gonna get gear, is blood points. I'm gonna be explaining the blood point system later when I'm explaining the NPCs and systems, but yeah, every mob kill and every PvP kill gives you a blood coin. You can just start farming. So what I would suggest, the first thing you do is you come here and buy the teleport scroll, which is really important. And then you, from here, the main maps to farm are Prajna Mountain. This is a map you can't auto hunt, you need to play by hand, but there are some good mobs to farm. So this is the option when I would suggest when you are at your PC, when you're not AFK. For example, these Chao bones are the best way to farm actually scraps, because you know they drop CPs and then a lot of items for you to scrap. And then there are also soul eaters in this map, which they have really good drops, you know, way better than Chao bones. Let me see if I can find one. So you basically, you know, just want to run around here and, you know, farm your stuff. This is like, I'll suggest one of the places that you go first. So the monk, this is this game's like a main mob to farm. This mob is the most efficient mob in this game. I think it's the best mob because with bosses, it's a hit or miss. You compete with like 30 people to get the last hit. If you don't, you don't. But monks are just safe, and then you never lose. So as you can see, PvP is not allowed in this area, so you can farm freely without, you know, people chasing you, without people killing you. And then like there is Bones, soul eaters, and chaotic monks, and I suggest chaotic monks always take the prep. So if you want to farm a little faster but in a PvP allowed zone, you will need to go Maya, and this is how you can buy the key for it. Trader in your city, you buy a plain key, it's like free, you pop one, and then you go to Maya. So in Maya, the advantage of Maya is you can auto hunt, but PvP is allowed, so they can basically kill you. That is the problem with Maya. So, but like if you're playing by hand again, if you're not non-AFKing, it's still gonna be good. And then there are bonbons and monks, and then also the other blue cow bones. So as always, chaotic monk is your priority, and then before you sleep, you can just, you know, put your auto hunt on. This server has auto hunt, it works pretty well. So you see that I dropped a life or death ticket. So what it does is, this is actually the main farming boss. This is a boss where you just, you know, eat the ticket, you know, use the ticket, and then in the second page of your teleport scroll, there's Den of Rebirth. So you press Den of Rebirth. This is the main boss. This is like, for your time efficiency wise, it's the best boss, but you know, you need to be here, you start attacking, and then, you know, you can just alt tab or just watch a video or like do whatever, but you know, you will need to kill the boss. You can't auto hunt here, and then you also need to get your loot when you kill the boss, because if you don't get your loot in a short amount of time, you will get TP'd out. So, and also I will show you the drops for this like that. So other than that, we have curse lands. Everyone has the same stats. So it's an interesting concept, but you know, For me personally, this is not my favorite, but if you want to try, you should come here and try and see what works for you the best. So, you know, for me, I will suggest the other maps, because like they're gonna be faster to farm because you're like really weak in this map, but it is still a really good map. Like at this spot there is crazy lot of like blue bonbons, like blue cowbons, and then blue cowbons, you know, we love them here. You also have another option. You come to trader again, you need to buy Island of Blood key. It is like, you don't care about the money, it's like literally free, right? You know, that kind of money, it just doesn't mean anything in this server. And then you need to buy these keys, 6 of them. And like there is like a daily, not daily, hourly spawn bosses in Demon Web with Island of Blood key. Let me show you. Actually, you press, then yeah, you end up here. So basically what you wanna do here is also just run, and there will be mobs on your way, and then you see these portals. So for example, you see these bonbons and cowbons. You can actually, you know, farm at this spot, and like these spots, like when, if it's free, I suggest that you know, farm at the spots that has a lot of respawn. So it takes minimal effort. It's an hourly farm spot. As you can see, this is the SOS map that I was talking about. You basically come here and you can do auto hunt. So the main stuff here that you want to drop is chaos chests. Chaos chests are what the most valuable thing you can get from here, and then they basically give you a lot of stuff to scrap, and then they give you the new event items that I told you about, the snowflake and then star. So if you remember me talking about monks, so there actually is the best way to farm monks, and it is Ghost Valley. So Ghost Valley, I will say, like, this is the main map of the whole game. So the most monks you will see is gonna be in this map. Okay, like there is no other map that has this monk density, right? It's all about monk density. But the thing is, it's obviously a PvP map, as you know. So people, you know, like to fight in this map. So if you avoid fighting, you can probably get a good farming sesh. Look, like he is ignoring me, I am ignoring him. He knows I'm here to farm. And then the monk spawns from here to all the way down to the default. Like from Nangin base, GT base, Snake base, Dragon base, they all have 3 monks, and then they spawn in the middle a lot. And then when you cross here, there is also more monks, and then it goes up until the default. I think the last monk is behind the default, around that perimeter. So this server has like one of the best HSPs that you will ever see. So the HSP times are Tuesday 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. server time, which is Turkish time, Istanbul time, and Thursday 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. and Saturday 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. So 3 days of HSP, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. And then, you know, there are also like hourly regular wars, and then there are defaults which gives you buff. If you get the default, your whole clan will get a buff. It's either crit, defense, HP, damage. So the Dragonfall outposts are a big deal. Also with HSPs. So here we have what an actual like close to max account looks like. Your old deco is gonna be 10, and then these are the new items. So you basically make them from a max titan, and then you upgrade it by like stage. It's not percent percentage now. Like the new sets, they don't upgrade with percent and they upgrade with stages, and this stone is what upgrades it. Okay, and the stones that you can also see in the scrap shop are all about the new set. This stone resets the refine of your new set item, so you need to refine it and then reset it until you get 25. So you don't up it by like 1 by 1, 2 by 2. You just need to get lucky and then reset until you get it. And then this is the stone that actually, you know, the most important one, that this actually the one that makes you the item. Like you need this to create the item. And then this is just like green scale, you know, it's like just like the green scale in Bloodstore protection charm, but it is for the new set. So other than that, you can, when you make I showed you the epic cape and then the epic pet boxes. So when you get the epic cape and then epic pet, you can add them, you add new stats to it in beggar. So you press add ability, you will need Fahrenheit Jades and Diopsides. They both drop from everywhere, basically, PvP chest, LOD farm, life or death ticket, and then you put them here, and then you put your cape, and then for 20,000 CP or 20 billion silver, this is not worth, by the way, the CP one is the one that you want to use. You can get something like a 5 crit. For example, mine has 5 crit. 5 crit is the max. You can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can get HP, or you can get crit defense. So my playstyle is a bit more aggressive, so I like the crit more than defense. And then in pet, you can also add another stat, which if you added a crit stat, you can't add anymore, so I chose HP. So Fahrenheit Jades and Diopside systems that I will be talking about. So let's start with NPCs. So when you come combine here, you will see a lot of pages. So what you do is you upgrade your decos, but now since the last update, you can actually buy your decos with scrap coins. And the game's one of the most important concepts is blood points. So the way you get blood points is when you kill people or when you kill mobs. You see, I just opened this account and now I have 7. So if you just keep farming, you'll get enough blood points. With blood points, now you can buy the decos. The 10 is max, and you can buy 9, level 9, and it will cost you very little to make it max. And then you can also buy the epic pet chest and then the epic cape chest from Bloodstore. Also you can buy them with scrap. So scrap and blood points are your bread and butter. If you're a new player, you need to care about the scrap points, and then you need to care about the blood points. So what I suggest is either get like your pet and cape from blood points, and then try to get your level 10 sunglasses from the scrap point because it's level 10. I would suggest these things are like the bang for buck, the most worth things right now, but these are items for the new set. So if you are just starting new and then if you didn't buy the starter chest, which I showed you, you will need to first upgrade your items. So this NPC is good for them, but one of the most important NPCs, oh, they're actually the Titan boss. As you can see, there are GM events. There are 2 or 3 Santa events every week. So Santa events is gonna be on Bound of Dragon Pass. You know where it is, Saigo Temple. You go from here. So there's gonna be GM is gonna just give you some bosses to kill, some very low HP mobs to kill. Okay, so as I said, one of the most important NPC here is the first 2 pages are kinda outdated. The diamond pill system. So you can now use 6 diamond pills. In order to use one, you need 5 red marbles. Drops from Lod, the big boss I showed you. You go in with the life or death ticket. Demon flower drops from PvP in wars, and then from PvP chest, which you get always when you kill someone. And also old pine, the same way you can get it from wars, or we're just doing normal PvP. As I said, best way to farm in this game is to play the game. And then diamond is also a random drop from PvP, or you can buy it with scrap coins, as you can see. So diamond pill you can get 6 max, and each one of them decreases the damage you take 1%. So 6 of them is 6%, and it also gives you 1% crit, 1% crit defense at 6. This is the craft to old cape. Now we have another cape. So what you can do is just get this cape from your blood point or scrap, and then upgrade it to get the new cape. And then with the new cape you can get the last cape. These items always drop from PvP or war or events. There also are chosen one events that are in Ghost Valley, and they announced it on Discord, so you need to stay tuned for the Discord to not miss the events. And then we have war tickets. So war tickets is basically, you're gonna be surprised again, but you get them from PvP again. So this server is all about PvP and killing people. No farm, like no PvE farm. There is PvE farm, but the best way to farm is PvP. So your war tickets, you use them in almost every aspect. You use them to upgrade your cape. You use them to combine the new set, and then you use them to make new wings. And then the wings is made from the tailor, as you can see. So the first pages are most of the time outdated, since the server has been up for a long time. So the way to make the wings is, I suggest you buy this. You buy the wing, and then you farm all these Muo gems, also from PvP and PvP chest. There is like a Muo war few times a day that drops exclusively these gems, and then this also drops from PvP. So these are the systems. Now the blacksmith, these you get an eternal stone, also drops from PvP chest, and then from PvP or farming or load or cow bones, and then you make them like V4 and V3, so you upgrade them individually. And then this page is to make your golden puma, but now you can make it with scrap and then or blood points. So this page is for golden eggs, and I will show you there are 3 counters, and then these 3 counters is when you kill someone, the counter goes up by 1. So at your 300th kill you will get an MTB, or you'll get an egg. But these are kinda cheap, but MTBs are always valuable. As you can see, this is how you craft a new set with an MTB, with this stone that just came out. And then you craft this, and then you put your titan item. This is max, you need to max them first, and then you have a 50% chance to make the new set. And there is also an ongoing event where you can drop the sock and lamp from PvP, and then star and snowflake from the chaos chests that you drop from SOS. So let me show you some more things in my actual account that you don't have. So you get so this is the newest system that has been added. You go to the sky2, and then with the agent you can refine your new set item, or you can upgrade it. So both of them, this is unsealing. You need one of these, which drops from LOD and PvP as always. And then this one you can get from the trader, and then your item that you want to unseal. And this is the way to upgrade them. You put one here, you put one here, and then you boom. So 12 is max currently. So There's also visual system where you can look like whatever clan you want. So they are like 4K DP each. As you can see, I am in GT clan. I'm not Sky clan, but my visual is Sky Dragon. So, but I am in Tiger clan. So this is also like a cool concept. You know, if you like the visual of other clan, but you want to play with your friends on a certain clan, you can just change your visual. These are what they look like. So you get them from PvP chest and other activities, and then you need 400 for each stat, and then you can see how many you have already from this panel, and 800 is max currently, and then it's gonna be like this for a while. So basically you just want to play the game, and then when you play the game you will earn stuff that will help you. So this server is just about playing the game, and then if you play the game you're gonna get strong. There is no good way to AFK farm. I suggest you AFK in Maya or SOS maps before you go to sleep, but you know, the more you play the better. If you don't have time, there it is. You just, you know, you can buy a starter chest, and then you can sell DP to other players to actually make money. So thank you so much for listening to my guide, and as I said, this has been a really long standing server, and I hope to see you in